Hey guys, I'm Rossella, and today I'm going to be making a really exciting Nutella confection. I'm going to be making Nutella Bouchees, and it's really like a French sexy brownie. I found this recipe and I tweaked it and I made it my own, and I'm so excited because it's so super easy to make and so quick. We're only using 5 ingredients. Of course, our Nutella is the star of everything. And then we have flour. We just have 1 egg, some cocoa powder, and some fresh raspberries. Your 5th ingredient is actually your wild card. It's whatever you want it to be. It can be nuts right before you bake them. It could be raspberries right when they come out of the oven. It could be any other kind of fruit. So let's get started right away. I'm gonna add our Nutella to our stand mixer. And I hope all of you know what Nutella is because it's the greatest thing ever. I eat it every day, pretty much. I grew up eating it every day. And it's kind of like peanut butter's sexy Italian cousin, but it's so much better than that. It's a chocolate hazelnut spread from Italy. And I love baking with Nutella because I just feel like it gives everything such a wonderful flavor and such a smooth, velvety deliciousness that I can't resist baking with it all the time, and I do. And we're gonna add 1 egg to this, and we're just gonna combine our wet ingredients first, as you do in baking. So we're gonna pop on our stand mixer. Just make sure they're all incorporated. And you guys don't even need to use a stand mixer. You can totally do this by hand. You just need to give it a quick spin, just until it's well combined. Wonderful. So now we're gonna add our flour. And we're also going to add some cocoa powder. I personally like unsweetened cocoa powder only because the Nutella is so sweet and I like a little bit more of a dark chocolate bite to my little brownies. So let's mix that up again. So our batter's coming together really nicely. I'm just gonna go in with a rubber scraper and scrape down the sides of my bowl just so we make sure we get everything in here. I don't wanna miss anything. Lovely. Turn that back on for a few seconds. So now that we have all our beautiful silky batter, it's very thick, so don't worry if it's a little thick. I'm going to transfer it into this makeshift pastry bag. And this is really just a plastic zipper bag. I could do this with a spoon, but when I would do it with a spoon, it would come out a little bit messy since the batter's a little bit thick, and I want to get a nice presentation going. Lovely. So we're just gonna seal up our zipper bag, get all the air out. And you wanna try and push it down all to one side. So just make it easier. And the way you treat pastry bags is that you twist it like that. So you always have a nice firm handle on it and you can apply pressure really easily. Now we're just gonna snip one of the corners off of this. I'm gonna take my cupcake tin lined with my little mini cupcake liners, and we're just gonna start to pipe it in. Look how easily that goes in there. Wonderful. Now these work great for holidays, for parties, for gifts, because they present so beautifully, you won't even believe it. God knows I've given these as gifts before, and everybody has loved them, so, you know, don't think I'm cheap, because I'm not cheap. And when you're piping, you want to make sure that you don't go all the way up to the brim. You want to fill your little cupcake liners about 3/4 of the way full. Otherwise, they're just going to rise so much and they're going to pop all over. So these are only going to bake for about 12 minutes. And when they bake, they're going to have this nice cracked texture on top. And I think it just looks so beautiful, especially when you put that little fresh raspberry in. And I mean, how quick was this? How fast did we do this today? Beautiful. So we're just gonna bake these in our oven at 350 for about 12 minutes. So when I found this recipe, I was really taken by how beautiful these little bouchées were. And believe it or not, I didn't know what the hell a bouchée was. And later I looked it up and I found out that bouchée actually translates to mouthful or bocconcino as it is used in Italian. And it's typically a little cake, a little miniature cake. Usually it's cream filled, but in this case, it's cream filled because it's a little bit undone in the center. And that's what's really delicious about it. And I love baking them in little mini cupcake tins because they're like little mouthfuls of joy and raspberry Nutella delight. Okay, so my Nutella Bouchees are all done. And all we need to do now is put our raspberries right in here. So you want to do these when they're still hot because look at that. They just go right in. They have a little nest in there. So you don't have to worry about your raspberries falling off. Oh my God, these smell so wonderful. Just push them right in. This is my favorite part. Gorgeous. These look amazing. So now I'm just gonna drizzle with a little bit of Nutella. This is just a squeeze bottle full of Nutella. I'm just gonna get my little platter here and get these all on. This is such a beautiful little presentation. I mean, if you want to give these even as a gift to someone, these make great gifts. God knows I've used them as gifts before. Okay, here are my Nutella Bouchees, and I cannot wait to try one. So I'm going to take this beautiful one. These look amazing. This is so good. I love the flavor of the raspberry and the dark chocolate from the cocoa powder and the Nutella drizzle on top just ties it all together. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and you go make some Nutella Bouchees.